I'm going to be doing a general election prediction. The last time I made this sort of prediction was about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago. So I decided to come out with a new, updated version of the map. It's going to be an election prediction between incumbent President Joe Biden, former President Donald Trump, and the son of RFK, who was also the nephew of former President John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy Jr., who originally was running as a Democrat in the Democrat primary. However, he ended up, I guess, dropping out of the primary and choosing to run as an independent, hence the third party coloring possibility in this in the map color palette that I have here. But yeah, obviously RFK being in the race is going to have a significant impact. He's already gotten on the ballot, I believe, in a few states. So I do think that the RFK will have an effect, and you could even see him if it even happens, because who knows if it'll happen. But if if the presidential debates happen, a three-way debate, and the last time you saw this was with George H.W. Bush, Ross Perot, and Bill Clinton back in 1992. So this will be the first time that you would see a three-way presidential debate between the former president, and the nephew of a former president. So all of the major I guess political families at the debate stage, and a former Democrat. The Kennedys obviously dominated the Democrat Party for decades. This time a Kennedy running as an independent, while Joe Biden as the Democrat. Anyway, let's get into the election prediction. What we've seen in polling is that while RFK does take votes away from Biden, he takes votes away from Trump as well. He slightly disadvantages Biden, I would say, at this point, which people do see in the polls. Trump does slightly better in all of the states, like the toss-up states. He would be up normally maybe 4 points in North Carolina. If you include RFK in the poll, he's up maybe 6 points. Trump, I'm talking about. Anyway, Trump safe states. We're going to go with. Actually, I'm going to leave Vermont out of that, because I do believe Vermont has ranked choice voting, and that could go very interestingly with somebody like RFK on the ballot. So I'm also going to leave Alaska out of it for that exact reason. We'll give Trump the state of Iowa, Indiana, Ohio. Ohio would be a safe state. I also consider safe states, by the way, to be margins that are won by 10 points or more. And then likely is 5 to 10. Lean is 1 to 5. And then tilt is anything below 1% margin victory. So Maine second, Iowa and Ohio. I do think that Trump would end up winning by double digits against Biden or Kennedy, I guess. So giving Trump 146 electoral votes in the safe column. Both Biden and Trump lose 3 electoral votes from states that would previously have been considered safe. But now, because of the ranked choice voting system in those states, you do see a switch. So yeah, there you have that. Heading into our likely Biden states, Colorado will be a likely Biden state. Yeah, I'm going to give New Mexico a likely Biden state, and that's going to be it at the moment. RFK, obviously, the Kennedys are from Massachusetts. They're very popular in the Northeast. I do think he could detract a decent amount of votes away from Biden in states like New Hampshire and Maine to make them more competitive. However, I will give him Colorado and New Mexico, and I'll leave Minnesota out of it for the moment. Uh, Likely Trump states, that'll be the state of Florida, the state of Texas and the state of Florida, getting into 216 electoral votes. No other states will be likely for Trump, however. So right now, Trump is in the lead. Heading into our lean Biden states, you're going to give him Virginia now, you're going to give him Minnesota, going to give Biden New Hampshire, and I'm going to give Biden Maine at large, although Kennedy will do well in these states. Biden will still end up narrowly winning them. Biden still has a lot of loyal Democrat voters. The only question for Biden at this point in time is turnout. Does he have the turnout? And, well, I just don't know if he does, because enthusiasm among the Democrats is at an all-time low at the moment. And not only is Joe Biden losing in the polls, but who knows how many of those people will even come out to vote for him in a general election. Maybe they will, because they'll be voting against Trump, who does inspire a lot of people to come out and vote regardless of them voting for him or against him. But we just don't know what that number will be. And I don't think it will be 2020 numbers. I do think 2024 will be much less. So that won't be good for Biden, making those states more competitive. lean Trump states. Give him Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan will all be lean Trump states, giving him the presidency, getting him to 284 with Kennedy on the ballot. Um, all of those states, Trump will win by lean margins at this point in time. He's polling very well in Georgia. I mean, some polls have him up above 5 points. I'm hesitant to give him a likely Georgia just because of how well Biden did in the last election. Same with Arizona. Trump is up 5 points in Arizona as well. He did make a comment attacking John McCain that could harm him there. We haven't really seen any new data out of that, but I will still give it to him as a lean margin. Michigan, Biden losing a lot of Muslim support at the moment, and right now the Republicans seemingly uh, ousted the party chairwoman, so that person is going to be replaced, and I do think that's going to help them out. I don't think she was very good for them. I forget her name at the moment. And Wisconsin, Trump actually performs the best in out of all the Rust Belt states. So I also believe that Trump will win the state of Wisconsin by a lean margin at this point. Heading into tilt Biden states. The only tilt Biden thing is going to be Nebraska second. I still think he's going to be popular in the suburbs among suburban women. So he'll tilt Nebraska second congressional district, give Trump the state of Nevada and the state of Pennsylvania by a tilt margin. And I'm going to give RFK Jr. the state of Vermont and the state of Alaska 6 electoral votes simply because of the fact of ranked choice voting. I don't think any of the candidates, even in a state like Vermont, a solid blue state with RFK on the ballot, very popular in the Northeast, families from Massachusetts, Biden won't get above 50% of the vote there, and it will go to ranked choice voting. And when it does, RFK will be the second option for the majority of those people. And the same thing in Alaska will happen in my mind. Getting RFK Jr. 6 electoral votes. We haven't seen that in a while, where an independent candidate actually gets electoral votes in the Electoral College. But in this case, RFK Jr. does end up winning 2 states in the nation, which is quite impressive for a third party run, given we haven't seen that in a very, very long time. I don't even remember the last time it happened. So at the end of the day, Donald Trump wins the 2024 presidential election. Keep in mind, this is an election prediction as of today, which is January 10th, 2024. Plenty of time can happen. Excuse me, January 9th, 2024. Plenty of time is yet. There's still plenty of time until the election. It's about 9 months away, so Biden has a lot of time to turn things around. But at the moment, Donald Trump is on the path to win the presidency. I'm going to be making a Senate prediction soon. We don't obviously have the Republican nominees for those primaries or the Democrat nominees. It's just going to be solely judged on what I think is going to happen. But I will be coming out with a Senate election prediction for 2024 very, very soon. And yeah, I just made a Trump Biden prediction if you'd like to look at that without RFK in it. Made it about a few days ago. But yeah, this is my Trump versus Biden prediction with RFK in the mix. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, comment your thoughts on my election prediction. What would you keep the same and what would you change? Anyway, have a great day.